how we were kidnapped, made to trek for days, non-stop in the forest. Victims explained. You see why we must not be quiet in the face of the evil atrocity going on? Killer Fulani headsmen invading into the south, and they tell you political correctness. They tell you Sunday Igboho should not speak, that is not constitutionally given the authority to quit people out who have become criminals. They tell you leave it to the authorities, and the authorities do nothing, who are actually scared. You see Fulani headsmen walking with AK-47. Nobody stops him to ask him, where did you get that weapon from? But another citizen is brutalized, taken to police custody, in fact, sentenced. So to mention but a few, who are those that are being pampered and who are those that are being treated as slaves in the same country? Can you see the disparity? Can you see the unfairness? Can you see the unrealistic approach in which the government of today has put Nigerians? Nigerians in the South have now begun to suffer kidnapping by victims of, killer Fulani headsmen. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. 3 kidnapped victims has been given graphic details of how some suspected Fulani kidnappers made them to trek for 3 days non-stop deep into the forest in Edo State. These victims are Rachel, Richard, Miriam, said they were on their way to Ulogbo in Esan West, local government area of Odo State, to attend a funeral ceremony on Saturday, January the 23rd, 2021, where they ran into heavily armed herdsmen. Miriam, who drove, explained that they passed through the Isioluku Road in the local government area as it is shortcut to Ugbogbo, and said as they drove past a police checkpoint where they were jacked by sound of gunshot and suddenly saw heavily armed men who pointed gun at their car. In desperation, he said he tried to quickly reverse the car to escape from the bandits, but froze when he saw other armed men behind him. He immediately opened fire and was forced to halt by the herdsmen. Still in shock, he said the gunmen quickly moved towards the 3 of them in the car and marched them into the forest, where they spent 5 horrifying days in captivity. He said that the 3 of them were made to trek for 3 days non-stop. Of the 5, they spent in the den of their captors, which allegedly includes 2 Southerners. Can you imagine? They said they walked through streams, rivers, valleys, hills, at the risk of being attacked by wild animals, poisonous snake in the bush, noting that they were not fed but only given dirty water from the stream to drink. He lamented, the forest was like a no man's land for the kidnappers as they operate freely unhindered. Life was almost becoming miserable and frustrating as we were tied, stretched out in the forest from 3 days non-stop we trekked. According to him, the kidnappers nominated a spokesman who said he graduated from one of the universities in the southern part of Nigeria to negotiate ransom money. The sum of 7.5 million was later given to the kidnappers as ransom before they were set free. He said, we saw hell as we had to stop begging our family members to quickly send the money after they threatened to kill the 3 of us if ransom did not come the next day. The victims, however, called for intensive security patrol, including stop and search along major roads in Edo State, adding that gunmen usually calculate and monitor the security agencies before they strike. They know how they move. This is the story of some people now in the southern area of Nigeria, where gunmen would have noticed, would have watched the road, the security is here between this time and this time, or they will chase the security away and carry out the atrocity. We cannot allow this to happen. We cannot. We cannot. And that's why you and I must not be silent or quiet in the face of this atrocity going on because of Buhari incompetence, because Buhari does not care for Nigerians, because Buhari only cares for cows. Okay, cows, then the few Nigerians he cares for are the Fulanis. That is even if they are Nigerians. Can you see that this country is in dying need of safety? We need safety right now. We need help. And when some people like Sunday rises up, Nigerian government will tell you that it's not constitutionally correct. Buhari quickly sent that the IG of police should quickly arrest him and shoot him and his supporters. Thank God for the southern governors who stood up and said, "You cannot do that, Buhari. You can't do that." You see the message Olusegun Obasanjo sent to him was, if you say your people are innocent, don't say they are innocent, prove it. Buhari knows that this is going on, but guess what he did in the north? He said if they come out and they say they've repented, don't touch them. Free them, let them go. Don't do anything to them. If they come out and they say, I've repented, let them go. Put them in the army and the police. What do? They connive with others to cause more atrocity in the land. This is what Nigerians are facing today, now, and as we speak. Unless we all rise up and say enough is enough, we cannot condone this. Where are we going as a nation? Where are we going as a people? Even to travel, you have to do prayer and fasting. You have to pray. Eh? And when you get home, you kneel down again and you thank God for journey mercies, because Nigeria has become unsafe. Recently, not too long ago, America released a statement telling Americans in Nigeria to be security conscious, that Nigeria is not safe, just before Donald Trump handed over to Biden. So what are we talking about? This is what Nigeria as a country has turned into, because they have criminal elements in government who will not allow the country to be free, who wants the country in their claws. Whatever they want to aim, whatever they want to get from it, I don't know. But this is where Nigeria is at the moment. And that's why we are calling on everybody. Don't fight people who are truly, genuinely concerned about Nigeria moving forward. Please don't fight them. These are people with genuine heart and mind who really want this country to advance. We want more of Sundays to rise up in community. I don't know the theory or the logic behind why the Eastern governors will not support the Eastern Security Network. Understand why they are not supporting the Eastern Security Network. Anyway, uh, help is coming, okay? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.